Did you know that the Marriage Act in Nigeria places restrictions on polygamy? Yes, it's true. The Marriage Act, a significant piece of legislation in Nigeria, has specific rules about polygamy that you may not be aware of. It's important to know that if a man has married his first wife through a church, court, or registry marriage, he's legally prohibited from having a second wife in a polygamous arrangement. This is not a cultural or religious directive, but a legal one, binding under the law of the land. This law plays a significant role in regulating marital relationships and safeguarding the rights of the first wife. So, you might be wondering, what does this mean for men who desire a second wife? What about the women who aspire to be the second wife? Well, we're about to delve into that, so stick around as we unravel the implications of this law on polygamy in Nigeria. While polygamy is culturally acceptable in some Nigerian tribes, women must be cautious. The Marriage Act in Nigeria carries significant legal implications for women who find themselves in relationships with men who have married their first wife under this act. It's a bit like walking into a legal minefield. So what are these implications? Well, if a woman becomes pregnant from such a relationship, it's not just a new life that's been created, it's also definitive proof of adultery. Yes, you heard that right. The pregnancy serves as a concrete evidence that can be used in a court of law. And who can use this evidence? The man's first wife. She can sue the second woman for this offense, leading to potentially severe legal consequences. Therefore, women, it is crucial to stay away from married men, and especially those who married under the act. The legal terrain is complex and treacherous, so tread carefully. So, what's the best course of action for women and men in this situation? Let's begin with a word of advice for women. If you're contemplating becoming a second wife, it's crucial to remember that you are not just entering into a relationship with a man, but also with his first wife. That's right, before you even consider polygamy, you must seek permission from the man's wife. This is not just about respect, it's about protecting yourself from potential legal repercussions. Now let's talk about the men, especially those from the Igbo tribe who have married their first wives under the Marriage Act. Gentlemen, it's straightforward. If you got married under the act, polygamy is not an option for you. It's important to separate real life from what you see on the big screen. Just because an actor or a public figure appears to have multiple wives, doesn't mean you can follow suit without consequences. Take, for instance, the case of Edochie and Judy Austin. Their story may have played out in the public eye, but it doesn't mean it's a script you should follow. Even Yule's own parents, Pete Edochie and barrister Josephine Edochie, did not support their son's decision to take a second wife, fully aware of the legal implications that could arise. Remember, the law doesn't care if you were unaware of it. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. It's your responsibility to understand what the law says and act accordingly. So to every woman considering becoming a second wife and every man thinking about taking on another wife under the Marriage Act, think again. Consider the legal implications, respect the first wife's position, and make your decisions wisely. In conclusion, whether you're a man or a woman, before you venture into the complex world of polygamy, be sure to arm yourself with knowledge and understanding of the Marriage Act. Remember, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Consider the legal implications before making decisions. Clearly, the Marriage Act has significant implications for polygamy in Nigeria. It's crucial to understand that if a man has married his first wife through church, court, or registry marriage, engaging in a polygamous relationship is not only illegal, but also punishable. Women, in particular, must exercise caution. Engaging in relationships with men married under the act can lead to severe legal repercussions, including being sued for adultery. And the evidence of pregnancy from such relationships is irrefutable proof of adultery. It's wise to seek permission from the man's wife before considering polygamy. To all my Nigerian, especially my Igbo brothers, the law is clear. No polygamy for you if you married your first wife under the Marriage Act. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. We hope you found this video informative. If you did, please subscribe to our channel, share this video, and leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts.